insights, picks, results. This is Wizard Sports Picks. Beyond the Lines.
How's it going, everybody? Matt Robinson here with another episode of Beyond the Lines, brought to you by WizardSportsPicks.com. Coming at you with another Tuesday episode back here in Reno in my home office. Of course, last week was down in San Diego for work, so a little bit of a hotel Beyond the Lines episode. Did go 2-1 for the fifth straight week. Looking for that 3-0 sweep, but 10-5 is not too bad over the 5-week span of this show. Excited for another slate on this Tuesday, January 13th, 2026 card. I've got a lot of plays I like in this, so be sure to get over to the website, wizardsportspicks.com. Tons of cappers. Great leaderboards. You can see streaks, 3 days, 7 days, 30 days, who's hot, who's not. Everyone's got long-term plans up. I've got my annual plan up for the very affordable price of $100. That gets you all my NHL picks for the remainder of 2026. I mean, just between now and the end of the playoffs, late May, early June, you're looking at potentially, 200 picks or so for $100. So get over to the website. All the cappers have their plans up, different offerings, things like that. You can filter by sports if you like to bet hockey. I obviously enjoy betting hockey as well. We've got Ian Cameron, Alex B. Smith, Dana will throw out NHL picks from time to time. And then, we've got other cappers that are all sports. We've got college basketball cappers. We've got NFL, you name it. NBA, you'll find it over at the website, so be sure to check out wizardsportspicks.com. Without further ado, I will jump into today's Tuesday, January 13th NHL card. I've got 3 first period over picks for you that I love, and then I've got a little bonus side pick that is an angle I'm looking at. It might involve a team that I am a fan of, but I think it's a great look at a good price. So we'll get to that here at the end. But first off, I'll start with those 3 picks for my Tuesday NHL hat trick of picks. Starting with 7 p.m. puck drop on ESPN Plus, the Vancouver Canucks head out to the Ottawa Senators. As I mentioned, I love the first period over here. It's minus 130, minus 135, depending on the book. Ottawa 9-1 to first period overs. They're the hottest first period over team in the league. 9-1 is a streak that I'm willing to follow against anybody. But as you look at Vancouver, they're also 6-4, trending positively over 50% to first period overs. So when you combined, a pretty good first period over team and a 9-1 first period over team in their last 10, slam dunk first period over for me. So Vancouver, Ottawa, again, that's a 7 p.m. Eastern Time puck drop. Another 7 p.m. Eastern Time puck drop, also on ESPN Plus. We've got Tampa Bay heading up north to play the Pittsburgh Penguins. I love this first period over. It's also minus 135. You've got a Tampa team that's 6-4 to first period overs, decent record. They're 6-4 to goals in the first 10 minutes, which is always a nice piece when you're looking at a first period over. Are they scoring or giving up a goal early? Pittsburgh, on the other side, is 7-3 in first period overs, 9-1 to goal in the first 10 minutes. So, Pittsburgh is really scoring or giving up a goal in those first 10 minutes. I look for that to continue in this game. Tampa Bay will be on the back-to-back after playing Monday night, but I like at least 2 in this first period, especially if we get that 1 in the first 10. Just need 1 more the rest of the way. Could be 1-1, could be 2-1, 2-0, doesn't matter. Just need 2 goals. Tampa, Pittsburgh, first period over. That is my second first period over and second pick of my 3-pick slate. Third and final pick, we've got Carolina heading to St. Louis, little East Coast or Eastern Conference, Western Conference game. 7:30 puck drop. You can find that on ESPN Plus and Hulu. Carolina will come in on the back-to-back again after playing Monday night. Overall, Carolina, another team that's 6-4 to first period overs, 6-4 to goal in first 10 minutes. The St. Louis Blues, 7-3 to first period overs, nice 70% run in the last 10, and they're 8-2 for an 80% goal in first 10 over the course of their last 10 games. Um, Again, Carolina's a team that shoots a lot of pucks. They're second in the league in shots per game. I think they're fourth or fifth heading into Tuesday in goals for per game. There's been question marks in St. Louis. When Binnington's in net, he hasn't played well. When Hofer's in net, he hasn't played great at times. So I just think, Carolina's going to shoot a lot of pucks. Maybe St. Louis chips in, scores one at home. Maybe it's 2-0 one way or the other. 1-1 works fine. We just need those 2 goals. So that is my third and final first period over pick, Carolina versus the St. Louis Blues. And then, as I mentioned, I do have a side pick that I like. It's a 10 p.m. Eastern Time puck drop on TNT, which means, we'll get a 10:20 Eastern Time puck drop. The Dallas Stars finished their road trip against the Anaheim Ducks. Dallas will come in on a back-to-back. They do play Monday night against the LA Kings. So we'll see how that game goes ahead of this pick. But either way, I like Dallas here. They're minus 110. And they're playing a Ducks team that's 0-9 in their last 9 games. They're 1-9-1 in their last 11, dating back to their last game. They played the Dallas Stars in Anaheim. Dallas took that game 8-3. They've just been out of sorts ever since. I mean, 0-9 for a team that, showed a lot of promise the first, quarter of the season. They were looking like they were going to be a playoff team, a tough team to beat, scoring at will, a lot of goals. I would expect potential over in this one. But my play is Stars money line. Looking at the Ducks, their struggles, they're obviously going to be looking for a win. Dallas has not been great as of late. They've won 1 of their last 7 games. 4 of those losses have come in overtime, including Saturday's loss to San Jose. They were up 2-0. They were up 4-2 early in the third. They allow San Jose via the power play to get back in the game. 4 power play goals for the Sharks overall. And the Sharks end up scoring on a power play in overtime to defeat Dallas. I think Dallas has a good chance to beat LA on Monday night, but I love the look of Dallas against the Ducks. Another thing to note, they are 6-1 this year on the back-to-back, so they don't mind the back-to-back. They'll be heading home after this Ducks game, so I just think it's a good spot. You want to travel back to Big D on a plane, maybe have a beer with the boys, good vibes after a couple wins. So maybe they close out this road trip with a win Monday night and Tuesday night. But regardless of what happens on Monday night, I love this look on Tuesday. I just think the Ducks are sort of out of sorts right now. I mean, they're probably trying to find ways to figure that out. But Dallas is a tough team, even with their own struggles. They're a tough team to try and regroup against. They don't give up a lot. They've been scoring 3 or 4 goals per game, even on this losing streak. They're chipping in. So, and Casey DeSmith, who will be expected to play since Jake Ottinger is playing Monday night's game against LA, he's been good. He did lose in that Sharks game. But again, 4 power play goals. You can't take 6 penalties in an NHL game and expect to win very often. Dallas was lucky to get that point. But yeah, I like Stars money line as my late kind of bonus pick, if you will. But yeah, so just to recap, Vancouver, Ottawa, first period over, 7 p.m. puck drop Eastern time. We've got Tampa Bay, Pittsburgh, another 7 p.m. puck drop. I've got that first period over. And then we've got Carolina heading to St. Louis with a third and final first period over play. And then final bonus pick of the card, maybe 3 is the wrong number. Maybe we need 4 to get the sweep. We've got Stars and Ducks. We've got the Stars on the money line right at a pick of minus 110. So again, thank you so much for watching. I appreciate the love and support, the comments, the posts, the comments on the YouTube videos. Keep checking out the website, looking for picks. Again, I've got my annual plan up, and I feel like it's a pretty good deal given that I'm posting 7 to 10 picks a week, and you can get the rest of the 2026 calendar year season for the price of $100. So head on over to the website, check out everything going on over there. We're constantly coming out with new shit. There's some big updates coming to the site in the next few weeks that I'm really excited about. So be sure to continue to check on the site. Again, picks are going up every day, all day. So Never a dull moments over there at wizardsportspicks.com. Again, I'm Matt Robinson. Thank you again for watching. I'll look forward to a great Tuesday, January 13th NHL card, and I'll look forward to another great week of sports betting. And next Tuesday, I'll be back with another episode of Beyond the Lines brought to you by wizardsportspicks.com. Thanks, everyone. Cheers.